already been on fire, and with good reason. 800 of these have already been snapped up, and you know what? That's because it is like the smaller, diminutive version of our today's special value. It's brilliant. From Bethlehem Lights, again, they're responsible for that amazing decor that you see in those resorts, in those store windows, in municipalities. When you go to that little small town and it looks like a winter wonderland and is gorgeous and the trees are magnificent, that's what this is. And you're letting us know whether or not you want the blue spruce, which by the way is on its way to selling out in the today's special value, or the green. So here it is, 3.5 feet, that is easy pay of $26. Our sale price is under $130 when the retail on this is $180. So we're $50 off right now with that holiday return, with the $26 on that easy pay. If you want the blue spruce, we have 300 to go around in the 80 million households we're in. If you want the green, we have fewer than 2,000. Now, see, please note, it comes with a stand for tabletop, and it also is capable of being staked into the ground. It's H460525. I'm gonna bring in Chad Johnston because he brings us the Bethlehem Lights, the wizard, the man who knows everything about these. Does it come with a remote control?
It comes with the exact same remote control.
Wait.
How cool.
So this is the baby of whatever Christmas tree you get.
This is literally the miniature version of the today's special value. However, it's completely outdoor safe.
Oh, that's brilliant. You have the additional ability of having that magnificence that you have indoors, being outside. That means that this is able to change from white to multi.
Well, by the way, with the same remote, I can change. You can see it went from the warm white, to the 5-color dual-tone, beautiful multi right in front of me. And Rachel, I just want to point out, it's a 3.5-foot tree. It's 250 lights.
No way!
You know what you normally do on a 3.5-foot tree? Like 30.
4.
Yeah, no, like
right,
literally,
exactly.
it's 30.
Yeah, 30 lights.
250 lights. If you want to flank the side of your door, put these in an urn, put them in your mulch bed. They will be the brightest trees in your neighborhood, I promise. And they have all the same features and functions of our regular today's special value. It's just a miniature outdoor version or indoors because we give you the stake and we give you the stand.
And capable of being tabletop. Now, it is corded, right? So it's corded. I'm not using any batteries. I'd love for you to talk to us about, if you didn't happen to see our today's special value, that LED light technology, because it's those lights that really transform the game. This twinkle setting is absolutely my favorite. It's like I want to put on classical music and just watch the lights.
Because they're so absolutely beautiful. So I'm going to actually walk over to the tabletop to show you. We'll do it. We'll do it right here. And I'll put it on steady so that you can see it. Just like our today's special value, this is a micro LED. Each LED has an inch drop, or it's raised off of the tip. That's so that you can be seen, each light can be seen from any visible angle. Look at the size of this. It's half the size of a fairy light, but it's significantly brighter than a fairy light. It's more robust, it's more durable, and not only that, but in each light, there's a solid multicolor. So that's a white light inside of there, and then there's a purple light in that one, and there's a blue in that one, and a green in that one. That's what gives you the ability to have perfect true white or a beautiful, vibrant multi. Again, red, green, blue, orange, purple. But then with a push of a button, if you want to have them all go together, now you get that beautiful pastel.
Look at the pastel. And often, because I do have the white, the multi, and the pastel, often I keep mine on the pastel in the daytime, and then like at nighttime, I'll do that multi, which I just really love. The white is just transformative, goes with every single type of decor. I love that you did the
trees in the background.
I know that you did the 3.5-foot size, because the tabletop means now this is the tree for your entryway table. Now this is the tree for your guest room. Now this is the tree for your kids' bedrooms. Now this is your tree for the assisted living who might not have room.
Beautiful enough for your dining room.
Right.
I mean, it doesn't matter. Outdoors, like I said, if you want to flank your front door, maybe put it in 2 urns or put it in your mulch. Again, we've never done a 3.5-foot tree ever as long as I've been working here with 250 LEDs. It's so bright, it's so vibrant, it's so powerful, but also it has 571 molded tips on this 2.5-foot tree. or 3.5 foot tree.
It's so lush.
It's lush. This is, by the way, the blue spruce that you're seeing right here.
And we'll show you
and then the green is in the middle between the two right there.
So we're going to show you this again. You have your white choice and the multicolor, and then there are functions in terms of, are there 18 different, if it's twinkle or slow twinkle or fade
just like
or
today,
fast
just
twinkle.
Like the Today Special Value, you have steady, you have sparkle, you have the 3 different color modes, you have twinkle, you have dim, you have sparkle, you have fade, you have color flip, you have showtime. You can do anything you want. And by the way, all the trees on the set are changing with this one remote.
And P.S. and by the way, blue spruce is now gone, so we have the solid green. I need you to put this in your cart and check out because only 1,700 do I have to go around.
Look how bright that is.
If you're thinking dorm room, right? Have this for somebody, like honestly, dorm room, they're gonna be the person, you've got the kid who loves Christmas like nobody's business. Please send them with the little tree. 3.5 feet. Think of it for, as we said, the guest room or for your office or for, you know, if you are working actually away out of home, but you can put it on your office desk, you can. And then we just had the Kim Gravel ornaments. Put a couple, because her ornaments are huge, a couple of her ornaments on this tree.
That'll look beautiful.
And you're completely done. You still get to decorate it the way you want to. If you wanted to hang candy canes on this, if you wanted to put little hearts on this, if you wanted to put in, you know, beautiful kind of little prisms, you could. $26 on that easy pay, and you have until the end of January to decide whether or not you want to keep it. Here's what I love. You didn't dumb down the tree because it was 3.5 feet. You weren't like, it's 3.5 feet, let's put 10 lights on it and maybe have it be white.
I actually think we elevated it because
you did.
I had at one point, I had it next to the Today Special Value, and you know the Today Special Value, it has more lights than we've ever done. This has so many lights. Go out, if you get this at home, compare it to any 3.5, 4.5, 2.5, 5.5 tree that you already have existing that's out there, and see which tree is going to be brighter. This is going to knock your socks off.
Again, because of all the features that it has. You would pay for these features in a tree that's 6 feet, 8 feet, 11 feet. You're like, well, it's 3.5 feet. Do I need to have all those features? When you do, you'll be so delighted. I look at this and I go, this is the coolest thing ever.
So awesome.
Like now I get to have, like when I said my house has one tree because I have kind of a, I have a twin. So one tree is what's going to be in my living room. I don't have a lot of space.
Now you have the ability.
Now I can have multiple trees.
Yes.
Now I can have a tree in the middle of my dining room table if I wanted to. And now I can have a tree on my entryway table if I wanted to. Now I can have a tree. I can line my walkway. If you have a walkway like this, line your walkway with trees. This is outside. It's outside.
I love when you said that like we didn't dumb it down.
You didn't.
Because typically, and we do a lot of like smaller trees, tabletop outdoor trees.
Sure.
Typically you're talking 30, 40 lights on a tree like this. We have 250.
Yeah.
250 game-changing micro LEDs, 571 molded branch tips. So there's not one part of it. Basically, it's our Today's Special Value, but it's 3.5 feet tall, and it has more lights per portion than our Today's Special Value.
I'm looking at this video chat and I'm going, if you didn't see the little board on the side that says 3.5 foot tree, you would think we were looking for video for a full-size tree.
That's our Today's Special Value.
That's how stunning this is, and how kind of, you're like, oh, it's a tree that is 3.5 feet, and yet you can make it white, multicolor, and pastel. And yet I can control the brightness. Is it dim or do I want it really bright? And yet I can control whether or not it's twinkle, it's slow fade, it's fast fade.
By the way, look at
it's off.
Look at off. And there's a great shot right there. You can see how full it is. So this is the green. I know the blue sold out,
is gone.
But you can see the difference. It's a nice natural green. It has the new growth tips, just like our Today's Special Value. Look how great that is.
Look
it comes
at the green.
with this heavy-duty stake. It's metal stake. It comes with the stand if you want to. Again, turn it on.
And the remote. So you put the, this is what you're getting with the little stand and the remote. All of that is coming home to you for $26 on that easy pay, $50 off our regular $180 price tag. This is our Christmas in July moment. We started the day with 5,000. The blue spruce is gone. We have 700 remaining in the green, and that's it. And this is Saturday Morning Q, and I will share with you that I know because I watch Kirsten and Alberti every Saturday. This is when everyone tunes in. You start your Saturday by checking out what's happening on SMQ. This will not last probably beyond this airing right now in this moment. We have 700 to go around the green. Does it come with
this little stand?
Yes.
Comes with the stand.
Oh my gosh.
Comes with the stake. I know we're showing it outdoors in our warehouse set. I just want everyone to know it is 100% outdoor safe. Albert, did you hear 250 lights?
On the
250.
Here's the thing.
That's what we put on our 5-foot Christmas trees.
Exactly.
Not even. We put 200.
And here's the funny thing is that if you love the Today's Special Value, this does one better because this can go outside. The Today's Special Value tree is your indoor celebratory Christmas tree. This is the one that if you want to have that wow of your indoor tree outside, it can. It's the craziest
thing. And they all
thing.
work on the same remote. Look at the tree behind me,
They're
right?
all going crazy on the same thing.
Here's what I will tell you, right?
Great.
Like, so I've got the 11-foot tree in the green coming to my house. I have the 11.5-foot tree in the flocks from last year. I love a big Christmas tree, but I always remember my grandparents. My grandparents always had a tabletop tree, just like this. And I thought it was just as magical when I'd go to their house, because underneath, that's where they would put a little Christmas village.
Oh, yeah.
My grandmother would lay out the snow, and then she'd light it up. And those memories can be just as impactful on a tabletop tree as you have on the big 11-foot tree. But here, you're getting it home, it's easy for storage. Maybe you live in a condo, maybe you have an RV and you want something in your RV. This is like the perfect size. And then when you want to repurpose it and you want to put it outside in an urn or right in the mulch bed, you can do that as well. It's really one of the smartest purchases that you can make for holiday decor. You really can.
I just love it because, like I said, it's not dumbed down. It's the smaller version of magnificent. That is all it is. It's 3.5 feet. Yes.
I can make them steady.
By the way, Chaz Dean was texting me about our Today's Special Value. He wanted to know, are the lights, can you make them steady on the Today's Special Value?
Yes, you can make them steady, Chaz. And this is gone. So
you're going to love it.
You will love it. And I'm sad that I wasn't on my phone to order it for myself right now. So